here we go. This will be very interesting. We now have Kitty King coming in, and this is a beautiful, beautiful horse and always lovely to watch.
Sailor Lan. Wow. I mean, he just comes in and you go, wow. And that's what you want, isn't it? You want that wow factor. We're going to be hearing from Amy Woodhead a little bit later, our dressage specialist, and about how you create that wow. But this horse does it himself.
He's a tall, tall horse for Kitty to ride, but he naturally has so much lift and elevation, and he's a fantastic jumper as well, so he's not just a really smart dressage horse. But he's only young, he's only 9, but he's found it all so easy so far through his career and has been very, very impressive.
So, in she comes. In terms of her position within selection for Rio, and of course that's very much the focus for everyone, she was the highest placed British rider at the European Championships at Blair. Just missed out on a medal. It was a fantastic performance.
Well, it's great to see her coming back with a really strong team of horses. She got her senior flag back in 2005 at the Home Europeans at Blenheim, and with the Great 5 boys. And she had a quiet couple of years, a bit of horsepower, a lot of young horses coming through, and she's really sort of reaping the rewards of that now. And this one of those horses, as Tina says, only 9 years old, but did 2 3-stars, long format 3-stars last year, won 1 at Tattersall's, came 3rd at Blenheim, and he's a really smart horse for the future.
I think I'm right in saying she's the only rider to medal at ponies, juniors, Europeans and seniors.
She was the first one.
The first, okay. Who's the second? Geek? Laura, was it?
I think it was Laura. Put me under pressure there, Alice.
I know, sorry, I totally put you on the spot. You're my expert.
This eventing geek persona is going to have to develop a little bit more.
But you're so good at it. So, good start, Tina?
Yeah, good start. She looks like she's got him. I just wondered, when he first came in, if he was just looking a little bit tense, but that was very consistent all the way across.
We'll be really hoping to see this post a sub 40 score. That is absolutely within his reach, and snaffle the lead. She knows that now, with all eyes on her from a selection point of view, every time she goes out it counts, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, the pressure is very much on her now, and after, as you said, her fantastic performance last year with Persimmon, this horse has it all, and she knows that. She's not silly. She doesn't want to be making any mistakes when this horse is so capable of getting a really, really good result here.
So she's the highest ranked rider that we've seen so far in the arena, ranked 4 out of all the fourth highest ranked rider of our top field here this weekend.
Well, it just goes to show, actually, that we're seeing some of these higher-ranked riders coming forward earlier on. Of course, the dressage seeded, as we explained a little bit earlier on. But that score just coming up, well, that is way and above everything we've seen so far. 34.2. And that, if she can continue with that, is going to absolutely...
The judges are loving it. They are loving it. So 8s, 9s, 2 9s there for the Halton Immobility. She's doing a good job because his little eyes are having a look around, aren't they?
But he's trying so hard for her. He's trying to do his best. And so the halt was a little abrupt, but it was so square, and he just did not move. And then 5 lovely steps back. So, that was a lot of marks just in that movement.
If she carries on like this, she's trending at nearly 10 marks in the lead. She would take the lead by a massive storm if she carries on like this. Fantastic owners, Jacqueline Owen, Diana Bowen and Samantha Wilson. Huge supporters of Kitty. Diana Bowen, who's been involved in the sport for so many years on so many different levels. And it's just wonderful that she's having so much fun and success with a gorgeous horse like this that Kitty found in the Horse and Hound. She found Sailor Lan in an advert in the Horse and Hound, just local to her, and has just trapped this thought. She liked the photo, went off to look at him, and he's been a star from the start.
He has, and he obviously has such a fabulous brain to work with, because you'd think he would end up being too much horse for her. He is a big, tall horse, but he's obviously so polite, and she does a very good job with the training of her horses, that they're very obedient. Lovely change there. You can see she just changed the bend as she came round to it, so everything was very, very smooth. And she's very good on the flat in her dressage work, and that's reap the rewards with such a big horse, because he could end up being too much for a cross country, and he doesn't. He's very polite.
She's very strong in her core, isn't she? Very strong in her seat and her position, and works incredibly hard with Tracy Robinson, who works so hard with all the British riders on the flat work, on the presentation. She travels the length and breadth of the country. 8, 7.5, 8.5. We're now trending at 36.
Well, this horse came through the young horse programs. It had a really successful record, in fact. That went to Lilian d'Angers as a 7-year-old and finished 10th there. Won both the 6-year-old and 7-year-old British Young Horse Championships as well. So it's had a lot of experience, but fairly new, really. Last year was its first real season at this level. A bit of a character at home. I think if you don't ride him first thing in the morning, everybody knows about it.
It's interesting because I always think of Kitty King as a winner, and you know, she is a winner. She gets out there and has a lot of success. But interestingly, she has yet to win a 3-star CIC, which is a really bizarre. Those horrible statistics.
Oh, I would have not believed you, actually, because exactly that. I found that quite hard to believe. But you know, she's very close to it. You know, it might be this weekend.
Yeah, she's won CCI 3 stars. She's won 2 stars, but she's yet to win a CIC 3-star. But with that sort of a performance we've just seen there, that, as you say, could change. There's no doubt that she's going to come in as our clubhouse leader, and that was a very, very impressive performance. It's a performance that the British selectors are going to love. But what's your take on it? Okay.
Oh, my take on it is that I need to go out and practice a bit more because I'm coming in a little bit later, and if I look anything as good as that, I'm going to be really happy.
Well, 988, and I think we'll definitely see the mark coming down when we see the final 3 scores.
Sub 32?
What do you think?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because they're going to give her. She's going to get very good riding marks.
Okay,
I think it'll come down even more.
Do you?
It throws it up, actually, because Persimmon obviously went so well at the Europeans last year. But if this horse is in very good form, then he's surely got a great shout.
Oh, very much so.
So, Kitty King obviously out in front. Astier Nicolas going into second with Piaf de Bonneville, and he's a very fast Frenchman. So 38.2 his dressage, and it's so influential, the time here and the jumping as well. So he's going to be one to watch tomorrow.